you the demonstration of our FieldBee autosteer, John Deere, and like to ask questions to go about his experience of using our system. So, Joseph, can you please tell us about your farm?
Wir bewirtschaften einen Betrieb auf 30 Hektar, eigentlich in Zucht mit Weizen, Zuckerrüben und Mais.
So we are farming about 38 hectares without any lease. We are mostly growing wheat, sugar beet, and maize.
Thank you. So, Joseph, which FieldBee products are you using and how long?
Wir nutzen seit nutzen wir den Motor, das Mechanismus, das hydraulische Lenksystem.
So we are currently using the LP2 system for about 2 years now. Tractor we are using the mechanical system, and on the other hydraulic based system.
Okay, thank you, Joseph. And can you tell us, please? So you're farming for a long time already, yes? How many years?
About 40 years.
So until this time, you didn't have any autosteer system.
Autosteer-System. Gründe sind halt die Investitionskosten und die Zeit, die man benötigt, sich mit dem neuen System zu beschäftigen.
Yeah, so we didn't have any autosteer system because on the one hand it costs a little money. It takes time to get familiar with the system.
So and now you're using FieldBee. And how do you find it?
Wir haben sind über das Internet aufmerksam geworden und so ist der Kontakt entstanden.
So we found the FieldBee system online on the internet, so we got into connection.
And how is the system working and how is your experience with this? Do you like it?
Wir haben bisher gute Erfahrungen gemacht mit dem System und aufgrund des guten Supports, der bei FieldBee geboten wird, konnten wir bisher alle Probleme schnell lösen.
Yeah, so we have overall a very, very good experience with FieldBee because of the very good support. Whenever there was any problem, we got help very quickly.
Okay, thank you. And can you compare also like FieldBee with other system and why did you choose FieldBee?
Wir haben uns für FieldBee entschieden, weil wir denken, dass das ein sehr gutes Preis-Leistungs-Verhältnis hat, das System, und weil die App permanent um neue Funktionen erweitert wird und somit das System ständig verbessert wird.
So we choose FieldBee because of a very good price-cost efficiency, and also the application is getting better and better, getting new features all the time.
Okay, thank you very much. And we have this demonstration. We had farmers today and also some partners coming, and Joseph and his wife. He helped us a lot, and we're really thankful so much. It's just incredible. Thank you so much for your help. And now we will switch to Metin. And Metin is our FieldBee engineer person. So FieldBee also has a lot of great improvements thanks to Metin. And I would like then, Metin, to ask you, what are we going to show today? What do we have on this John Deere?
So first of all, we are going to demonstrate a mechanical auto steer today. And we have a John Deere tractor which we install aftermarket. And today we are going to cultivate the we have a front Cambridge roller, and at the back we have a power. So mainly, firstly, we will do 5 passes with the front Cambridge roll and the power harrow. And I would like to inside the cabin and to show our hardware. Start demonstration.
Okay, guys, you have fun, and we will see each other after the demonstration.
So here we have a mechanical auto steer that will show quickly. The mechanical auto steer is one of the main benefits is that you can exchange between tractors. So this means that with the one system, if you have several tractors, so you can easily change between the tractors. So just I retighten the anti-rotation pin and the socket. So in this method, so we easily exchange between the tractors. So only need to replace the anti-rotation pin and just the socket for the wire. I will put back again. And then we are fixing. Just I need to fix it before driving. So just I would like to introduce more. So what we have here, it's a Wi-Fi router. So all communication is done by the router, and also we have a SIM card inside. While you are working on the internet entry mode, it requires a internet. So we are locating a SIM card, so it's a source of internet. And then we have here ECU, so it's an electronic control unit, and here we have the tablet. So the tablet is responsible for the control, and then so we have two applications for FieldBee system. The one is a FieldBee Toolbox app. It is for configuring the FieldBee parameters, and we have a L2 device. So we have a receiver. Then here, just system is loading. So we can configure the SSID, Wi-Fi networks, and the entry parameters. And also we can set up here in which mode we can get the RTK signals, in the internet mode or in radio mode. Then here we have a navigation app. This is navigation app is a Android-based agricultural app. So it is a main product of FieldBee. So here I will briefly mention about the function of record keeping. So here we can create many of things about your farm. Firstly, to creating the fields. I will come back at the end of the demonstration, more details about the fields. And we have tasks here that we can create many of tasks depending on the operations. And here we can have notes about the field, about obstacles or trees or the power lines in the field. And in addition, we can input the materials that you use, such as seeds, fertilizer, and the chemicals, and also fuel details. In the machinery, we have a list of tractors, and you can save all of your equipments which you are going to use in your farm, and the crop information and the workers. So just I will come back to the navigation menu. That here it's easy to start with the navigation. So only just press the plus button, and we need to select a task. So right now I'm creating a new task for the tilling. Then field already automatically selected. If you are in the field boundary, selected field, and the next one will be the choosing the tractor and the implement. So we have a 3-meter implements and no offset. This save. And here we have too many options for the AB lines. So we can have AB straight and the curve, and manually we can add on the map. And we have also headland straight and the headland curve. And the save track is mostly for the manual guidance operations. And we have here use patterns that it's all related AB lines which has been used in this field. So I will go for now not to create a new AB line, just to continue with the last AB line that it was used. Then just we click the start navigation. So here right now auto steer is disabled, and let me run to tractor, and then we will be talking inside the cabin. So here we go. So actually I would like to talk a little bit about the system. So in Germany, we are using a support signals. It is almost free in every region, and the farmer Joseph actually he was able. He just bought a receiver and having a RTK signals for free. And RTK signals providing a 2-3 centimeter accuracy, which is quite good for the farming operations. So let's start to drive. So now centering the tractor to put on the line. Implement down. Okay, we are ready to go. turn the screen. So during the steering, so there is some important things that I will mention. There is a steering parameters that need to be adjusted. So it is depending on the working speed and the soil type and the implement type, and so the most important is working speed. So we have we can adjust motor aggressiveness. So like as fast as we go, we should increase the motor aggressiveness and the steering response and heading aggressiveness and cross track error and line acquisition. So I will not go deeply, but I would say that as much as we go fast, that we should increase the aggressiveness and to keep the accuracy and the precision always to maximize the precision. And on the navigation app, we have a different view, of course, like the 3D mode and 2D mode. So let's see how it's our work done, and we have a pretty good straight work, as you can see from the back camera. So yeah, just actually here I have a good director is remotely supporting this live stream, and due to live stream we have a small delay, and thank you Joy for supporting me and helping me. So we are at the end of the field. So to disengage and the engage system, it's done by the engage button on the navigation screen, and also if some urgency case, when you turn the steering wheel, so system is automatically disengaged, or if there are no movement more than 10 seconds, also system is automatically switching off. Let's make a turn. So one of benefit of auto steer is like to saving time during the turns. So I can just skip few lines and put a tractor on the center again. Especially this method is quite useful for the planting operation when you need a precise beginning, especially for the planters. Just I increase the heading aggressiveness. Let's run PTO. Implement is down. So one of benefit of automatic steering system is skipping the patterns. So this is quite important because like approximately 15 up to 35% we are saving from the time. So it is directly impacting the input cost and reducing the fuel consumption, and also it's more environmental. And also and the accuracy is increasing your working efficiency, like especially to starting with the cultivation, then seeding or planting this like a seed drilling or planting, and the next operation, especially with the interrow cultivation for the row crops, maize, sunflower, cotton, like this kind of crops. It's quite interesting that it's reducing the operator mistakes, and it is avoiding the loss or cutting the plants which you spend already efforts on it and the money on it, and it's also impacting directly to the yield. So and like at total, when you look at the total table, FieldBee autosteer, it's already starting paying back the automatic steering cost from the 20 hectare, and like especially for the row crops, approximately the payback time is approximately 1.5 seasons. So we would say that less than 2 seasons. With the already saving the cost and increasing the efficiency, already you are getting back the money that you invested with less than 2 years. It is quite impressive, and especially FieldBee is the main idea of FieldBee to meet the technology. So sorry guys. Just let's check. So just my colleagues informed me that there is a technical problems, but I see that we are fine, and we are going. So I will make the turn, and it's getting quite dark, and sorry for being late. There was a rain and we had to postpone the stream. So the main idea of FieldBee is to meet farmer to introduce the technology to farmers with the affordable price. So it is not expensive solution anymore, and all the farmers can afford it with the high accuracy, and they are able to increase their working efficiency and enjoy the farming operation. So the most important thing is that hands-free, and we are not depending on the visibility conditions, such as like mainly the able to work at the night. You know, the agricultural seasons are quite limited, and with the farm work, you are depending on weather and the other conditions. So you have to finish the work as soon as possible. This is the first thing, and also another foggy conditions and all the low visibility conditions, you are able to work with the steering system. And as I said, we have a 3 centimeter accuracy, and it's reducing all the mistakes, and we are increasing your comfort. It's hands-free, and you will be busy with some other things that reading a book or watching a video or Netflix. So you have an internet in your cabin. So it is quite comfortable, to be honest. So when we look at the work that we are done, like you see that we have a quite well accuracy. So soon I'm gonna make a new turn, and just to cover the line between, so you will be able to see like more precise the accuracy. Actually, plan was to show you a drone capture, but unfortunately, a small technical issue that didn't allow me to show you the drone capture. Okay, let's make it turn. So at the end of the day, you will be able to get a field report through the FieldBee web application. So it's a work report that it can contains like how many hectares for daily, and which field, and it was which task is being done on the field, and who was the worker, and all the material being used during the field work. You can have this, and the average speed of the your operation. Yeah, and the time, and total how many hours it took. So at the end of this row, that I will show detailedly the record keeping function, because record keeping function is the function that actually you can see the result of your work, and also you can keep all the data for the future. So then we will get the field report that we have made a few passes. I don't want to keep you long because then it will take a little bit longer to cultivate all this field. And FieldBee app, we have a regular update, and every update provides you a new function. And we have a nice feature. This is on the roadmap, and continuously we are adding these functions to the navigation app to increase more and more efficiency, and also some the functions that it is make it more easier the farming operations. Actually, I forgot to turn on the AC. It's getting quite hot here. So the mechanical auto steer, it can be fit to almost every tractor models, and we have a anti-rotation kit which is universal, especially for the older tractors and old tractors. And okay, so we arrived. Let me stop the video. So mechanical auto steer can be fit to many tractor models, and one anti-rotation kit which is fixing the electric motor, it can be fit to many tractor, and we have also a specific anti-rotation kit. It's specially designed for the tractor brands and to many various tractor models. So it is with the specific anti-rotation kit, installation is quite easy, and and no need to drill all or make a hole anywhere on the steering column. And yeah, just I will switch to one of camera to show deeply. Joe, can you switch me back camera to make a full screen, so I will be mostly showing the tablet screen, and to get the field reports and all the information about the field report. Okay, so here we are. This is the navigation app. We pause and save our work. So here we saved our person. Just a second. So we saved the. Oh, I couldn't set it up the screen. Oh. Okay, here. So today partially we have done the field work. So I saved the work. So next day you can just click on the continue button, and you will be able to just start navigate, and then you will continue to work. Just I will come back. Exit now. And here is the important thing. I would like to mention small things. So that for changing implement with the same AB line, but with the different working width, you're able to use the same AB line, just you are customizing the working width. So here just we can create a new task like planting, and then and then we're gonna choose the different working width, so such as 6 meter, let's say. Then no offset, no, it's not trail mode. I save, and then so 3 meter. Then sorry, the sequence is the opposite way around. Then we choose a 6 meter. Then when we start navigate, the same AB line become a 6 meter wide. So just I will not save this. So I'm coming back to the record keeping menu. So here we have a tasks that we can enter, and here related with the task we can see all the details, all the AB lines, tracks, and which machinery used, and who was the workers. But if we need to add some additional information, just we add a plus button, so we can assign this task to the field from our field is. Then we can assign, like just continue to navigation. Just I will be back to the menu. Then we can add materials, so then it can be fertilized, seeding. So we have done the cultivation, but there are possibilities. So we can add a fuel, so that's per hectare, let's say we just spend 5 liter. Then save, and the material name diesel. Okay, so we added material, and we can assign the add more machine to the task, and we can add a new worker, so name meeting, position, operator. Then also we can add a photo, or you can choose from your library. So that's about the tasks. And here it's a fields. So we have a list of fields, and to create a field, it's quite easy, just simple, that we tap the plus button. So we have 3 options here, that we can import the files from the government cadastral maps. So it is a shape file and KML file, so you will be able to upload from the FieldBee web application, and you will have a field boundaries. It will be more precise field boundaries. And the second option is a GPS measure it, means like you're able to drive around the field, and you can create the field. And the next one will be manual measuring. It's the quicker method. Just let me show you. So we have here all the field list. So while creating, just by the tapping on the all corner of the fields, you will be able to create. Then it's a quick creation. Then by the tapping all the points, you can edit and change the field size. So like here you see the approximate the area that we selected. So it's a 7.22 hectares, and the perimeter is like almost 2,000 meters. So exit here, and the next is notes, that we can add notes to the fields, and the materials. So like for this task we had only diesel and previously, and we can add the additional info, the price of field, and we can add a crops. So there is plenty of crops, so like you can group your fields by the crops, or by the color. So when you choose the crops for the field, so just let me show you the field, so we can see crop history. So I'm adding season 2020. It was a mice last year, just saved. And then for the season 2021 we are going to, well, so that was in German language, Theoretical. So we save it. So I'm coming back to the fields. So yeah, like you can choose the crop types, and you will have a different color on the map, and it will be easy to understand for you. And the last is a worker. So recently I add myself as an operator. So it is a little bit important, especially while the farmers are working with the different operators, with the multi-users, and with the one language, one account. Sorry. When you select the operator, so on the work report, you will be able to see who was working, and what was the performance of the operator, and so on. And of course we have FieldBee store here, just a minute ago, and the settings here, that we can set it up the navigation tolerance, and then field boundary. We can set an alarm that when you are closer to the field boundary, then the system will alarm. And here we can add a offset for the antenna. So while like you have a difficulties driving by the tractor, especially on the field boundary where you have a trees or other obstacle, so you can set it up an offset like to receiver, like 2 meter. You can drive 2 meter left, but the location will be in the center. So let's make it 0 again. So we have a different language options. And here also important thing is that synchronization, that so right now FieldBee app is automatically saving all the data to the cloud. So whenever if you lost your tablet or broken, it fell down, or just you can log in to your account and you will get all of your data about fields, AB lines, and everything. So just be synchronized. And then we are ready to work for the next day. Today is done quite well. So I would like to invite Natalie and the farmer again, and also we will have another colleagues, and they are great team, great support team, and they are always connecting to the remotely connecting to the farmers, especially while Joy Okay, just okay. I will be on the front camera. So FieldBee app is a automatic steering system. Especially, it's a online system, and it's allowed us remotely support. If there are no any physical damage and so on, we are able to support, and we know it's limited time you have during for your operations. If any problems and any things appear, our support team is remotely supporting when they are able to operate your automatic steering system. It's a joke, but it is possibility. But of course, we don't recommend. Uh, I'm going to Natalie for a last words. Let's switch off the tractor. Hi, Joseph. So I'm Natalie. She will add some words, and we had really good. And from the morning today, Natalie mentioned that we have found that we were happy. And okay, so now
Yeah, thank you very much. I want to thank everyone who watched us. Uh, Kim, stream from Turkey, and tomorrow uh,